You're listening to Do This First, a daily personal development podcast that focuses on science-backed, actionable steps towards your best year ever. Hi, I'm Santa, your host. Yesterday, we spoke about working memory. It's the ability to maintain and manipulate information in your mind while ignoring distractions. Focus and productivity cannot function well without a solid working memory. Today, we're talking about the cocooning phase, monotonous moments. Doesn't sound sexy and glamorous, does it? Monotony is what every day feels like on repeat, one thing after the other, with no excitement or variation to break up the routine. It's like being stuck in a never-ending cycle of the same tasks, the same conversations, and the same scenery. Monotony can make life feel dull and uninspiring, leaving us longing for something new and different to shake things up. However, monotony can be a good thing when we're trying to achieve success because it allows us to establish routines and habits that are conducive to productivity. By repeating some of the same tasks or actions like we learned yesterday with standing memory, we can become more efficient and proficient in our work. Remember, we're working towards achieving some of those successes that we've dreamt about. Monotony can also help to stay focused and disciplined, as it eliminates distractions and forces us to stay on track towards our goals. Additionally, monotony can provide a sense of stability and predictability, which can be comforting during times of uncertainty or stress. Overall, embracing monotony in certain aspects of our lives can ultimately lead to greater success and fulfillment in the long run. Some call it the grunt work. It's necessary to scale up, the grunt work. Whatever your goals are, whether to start or expand a business or develop your team, increase your reach or audience, launch a new successful career, there are 100 plus tiny little steps in between that will get you there. And those steps that bring you closer to your goal are usually small, unassuming, and unnoticeable to the masses until it is. Science tells us that the grunt work, or the repetitive and sometimes tedious tasks that are necessary for success, are crucial for achieving our goals. Research has shown that consistent effort and practice are key components of skill development and mastery in any field. By putting in the time and effort to complete those tasks, those monotonous tasks, we are not only building our expertise, but also strengthening our discipline, our focus, and our resilience. In essence, science supports the idea that success is not just about talent. As a matter of fact, sometimes it's not even about talent at all, or even luck, but it also is about hard work. It definitely is that hard work and dedication. The University of Hawaii conducted scientific research on grunting. That's really a term commonly used in sports. The findings were published in Grunting's Competitive Advantage, Consideration of Force and Distraction. One of the key takeaways when I was reading it is that grunting is obviously very common in sports, and the research really showed that it increased physical force and, very important, it distracted the opponents. Yes. So the study was in mixed martial arts. It found that grunting led to slower and more error-prone responses from opponents. This suggests that grunting may be a form of distraction rather than just masking the sound of a hit, though it is that as well. The study raises questions about whether grunting should be considered cheating in sports. I got a chuckle from that. This is very interesting when you consider Then when you are grunting, when you're grinding or quietly working behind the scenes, your direct competitors are not taking notice of you. You're working hard, you're learning, you're growing, and quietly getting stronger. By the time they notice you, the foundation is laid and the structures are built. You are well on your way to achieving your goals. As the study shows, masking the sound does not give the opponent the chance to execute a preventative offense as they are taken by surprise. They can only respond defensively. Now, in your opinion, who has the greater advantage? Again, this is not a glamorous phase. There are not many pats on the back, attaboys, or broad proof for your efforts. You have to rely on simple math and science. Science says that if you do these 6 things, success is inevitable. Number 1, set clear and specific goals. Number 2, develop a positive mindset. Number 3, practice resilience in the face of challenges. Number 4, cultivate strong interpersonal relationships. Number 5, continually seek personal growth and development. And number 6, maintain a healthy work-life balance. The math is, when you add all these 6 consistent actions together, it will equal success, the research asserts. Studies have shown that if we adhere to these principles, we're more likely to achieve the goals and experience long-term success in both our personal and professional lives. The key word there is consistently. By implementing these strategic moves or strategies consistently, we can increase our motivation, boost our self-confidence, enhance problem-solving skills, and ultimately create a pathway to inevitable success. Embracing these science-backed principles can help us all optimize performance and reach our full potential in all areas of life. Have you ever seen a cocoon? Because I did title this episode The Cocooning Phase, Monotonous Moments. It's kind of a weird looking thing, to be honest. Some would say it's even ugly. During the cocooning phase, a caterpillar undergoes a remarkable transformation into a butterfly. This process begins when the caterpillar finds, number 1, a suitable location to attach itself and forms a protective casing around the body, known as the chrysalis or cocoon. Think about it in terms of how a person finds their passion, their sweet spot. Inside this structure, the caterpillar's body undergoes a series of complex changes at the cellular level. These are the changes we go through when we start to learn and grow. The caterpillar's body releases enzymes that break down its tissues and organs, essentially turning into a liquid mass. From the liquid, specialized cells begin to form new structures such as wings, antennae, and legs. These cells rapidly divide and differentiate to create the intricate body plan of the adult butterfly. Very similar to when we learn and then grow, we can apply the knowledge and start executing. It is a transformation. As the transformation takes place, the chrysalis becomes transparent, or the cocoon becomes transparent. It allows us to witness the incredible metamorphosis occurring within the cocoon. Eventually, after several days, sometimes even weeks, depending on the actual butterfly, it becomes a fully formed butterfly and emerges from the cocoon. It pumps fluid into its wings to expand them, and it prepares for flight. The transformation progresses. Remember, the old caterpillar body is completely reorganized and reassembled into the intricate form of a butterfly. This process is something that is mind-blowing. Finally, when the metamorphosis is actually complete and we see the butterfly emerge, the wings are really soft and they're even crumpled looking, but they do quickly expand and harden. Same thing as us. We're filled with the knowledge and the know-how, and we apply and we start executing. We become strong. The newly transformed butterfly then takes its first flight into the world, ready to begin a new life as a beautiful and graceful creature. The incredible metamorphosis of a caterpillar into a butterfly absolutely serves as a powerful symbol of transformation, growth, and renewal. It's not only about the first flight, it's about everything that happens after as well. It's soaring into the sky, wow, like never before. Caterpillar can't do that. It does it with grace and beauty. It is also a moment of pure magic, you could say, as the once earthbound caterpillar now dances among the flowers in a vibrant wisp of color for all to see. The butterfly's journey has just begun as it navigates the world around it with a newfound sense of freedom and purpose. It'll seek out nourishment like nectar from the flowers. It'll find a mate to continue the cycle of life, and perhaps even migrate thousands of miles to a warmer climate. But through it all, the butterfly will always carry with it the memory of its humble beginnings as a lowly caterpillar. Its transformation serves as a reminder that the grunt work, the monotonous moments that make up part of our lives, when we are seeking, learning, growing, and eventually pulling it all together by executing, is necessary for growth, change, and ultimate success. The butterfly knows that. The caterpillar knows that. And you have to know that too. Who you are now has gotten you to where you are now. If you want to get to the next level, you'll need to increase your knowledge, apply the information, and change. Like the butterfly flies on, embracing its new form and embracing the endless possibilities that lie ahead, so must we. If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to leave a review, follow, and subscribe. My YouTube channel is at Do This First. You can also read a transcript of this podcast episode and every podcast episode, all 91 now, on my blog, dothisfirst.life. Till tomorrow. Moving past the rain, moving past the pain, or past the color blue. I see power in you. Past welded down. Look around, they can't be found. I see a champion in you. I see a champion in you.